Hey y'all, welcome back to Coffee and Sims. I'm Buffy, and I hope you all have been being your very best selves since the last time we saw each other. And I do apologize for that. It's been a while. I have a great story time though. For those of you who don't know, Coffee and Sims is a place where I come, I drink coffee, and I talk about things I build in The Sims. Exciting. Anyway, today on Coffee and Sims, we have a 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment in Conifer Station. I almost called it in Pine Station. In Conifer Station at the Pinecrest Apartments, number 404. The apartment is beige. Like, I've never made anything so beige in my life. Like, not in Sims 1, not in Sims 2, not in Sims 3, and not in Sims 4. But here we are. I do like it though. I think it's really pretty. Eco lifestyle kind of lends itself to either really pretty wood tones or really bright colors. You get one or the other. And I chose to stick with the pretty wood tones for this build. I really like pretty wood tones anyways, so that's just who I be. Anyway, so my idea about this family is that they're a young couple with a toddler. They are just starting out, but not just starting out. Like, they've been to college. They're just starting their careers, though. The apartment is decorated to reflect that, if you will. Like, there's clutter in a couple of rooms, but overall, it's pretty sparsely decorated. And the reason for that is because when you first start out, you don't typically have a house full of junk. That's stuff you acquire over years and years and years. So I fear the clutter that they have in here now is reflective of what they've acquired so far. So that's the vibe. That's the vibe I'm going for. I really wanted to make that a sectional. I really love the houndstooth furniture. It's so cute. But it just wasn't working for me, so I didn't. I can never make the sectionals look right. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too picky. Anyway, I tried to use a lot of the stuff from Eco Living, but I did use a lot of stuff from Tiny Living as well. So, and I think those cabinets, I think they're from Sulani. Which one is that? Island Living. I could only think of the place. Anyway, so I think the cabinets are from Island Living, but pretty much everything else is from like Tiny Living and Eco. So, and I just call it Eco because I bounce and forth between Eco Lifestyle and Eco Living, and in my brain, I don't guess it knows which one is which. So, whatever. Anyways, so on to my little story time. So this is what had happened. A couple of weeks ago, I recorded this video, and I hadn't recorded the voiceover yet. I had sat down to do it a couple of times, and things happened. My husband is disabled. He's blind, and he's a type 1 diabetic. He can't check his sugar by himself. He can't check his blood pressure by himself. He's got a lot of other health problems due to the diabetic complications. So sometimes I just have to step away, and life is life, and I sometimes don't get back to it immediately. But anyway, so I hadn't recorded the voiceover, but the build was done. I have a podcast with my husband where we talk sports and entertainment and the view from the sports blind. Check it out. Anchor.fm/view from the sports blind. Be sure and leave us a voicemail too. Anyway, so we had our son over, and our son is like our UFC expert. This was back at UFC 251. So that was when that happened. And we did the whole podcast. It was a great show, like 2.5 hours. And then, wouldn't you know it, it was done. I was happy. I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna edit this tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do my voiceover tomorrow. I'm gonna get that up. it was going to be a good day. Went and took my bath, got out. I laid down and I was like, you know what? I'm going to turn off my computer. I hadn't turned it off in like a week. So I turned off my computer, and the next day I got up and it wouldn't come back on. And so I am not a computer geek. I don't know anything about technology really. So I got on Google and put in the symptoms, and Google informed me that my PSU had gone out. So I went on Newegg and I ordered a new PSU. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It wasn't expensive because my computer's cheap. So, like I said, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Took forever to come in. Like forever. We waited and we waited and we waited, and finally, it sat in Pomona, California for like 3 days. It was ridiculous. So finally, we got it in, and I called my mom because my mom went to college for this, and I was like, I don't know how to do this. So she came over. She showed me how to install my PSU. We installed the PSU. We get it all up and running, and we had to immediately put out some kind of a podcast. So we did that first, got that edited, got it up yesterday, and today I'm doing my voiceover. So hopefully I can begin to put out videos more regularly, and my computer won't give me fits. Pray to God. Speaking of God, I don't know if any of you are religious or spiritual. Please don't put in the comments that God's not real or anything, because that's just not productive. But my mother today has she's been admitted into the hospital. She has COPD, but she has pneumonia right now. And thankfully her COVID test was negative. But if you guys could put out good juju, good vibes, prayers, whatever, for my mama, that would be great. And speaking of spirituality, my husband was baptized Tuesday. Yeah. He was baptized Tuesday. It was a really great thing. It was really awesome to see. It was a very personal journey for him. So we are so proud of him. So just shout out to you, babe. So proud of you. So proud of you. Enjoy your walk. Enjoy it. I think that's all. Oh, yeah. Our remodel. We got the floor done and the threshold's down, and we're fixing to start moving furniture back into the living room. So that's fun. So hopefully that'll slow down. And once everything slows down, I'll be able to focus more on this. So I'm not good at time management, apparently. But I want to say something real quick about the build. Right here in the living room, those 2 bookcases, I figured that like maybe he had one in college and she had one in college, and they just kept them and they use them in their living room. I thought that was a cute idea, and it seemed really realistic. That's something that would really happen, because if you invest the money into furniture when you're in college, you're not just going to throw away that furniture when you're done. You're going to use it until you can get the good stuff, So I figured that was really realistic. The bathroom is pretty simple, but I did do this thing that I like to do. I always put robes. I don't know. It's like, I think that people wear robes when I don't even wear a robe, but almost every one of my builds have robes in them. You can go to the gallery and look. It's Coffee and Sims YT, and the and is spelled out. And then you find it under the same hashtag. But you can go look. Go look at my library. That stuff, lots of robes. Anyways, so when I have a toddler in the house, I like to take a robe and size it down and make it all tiny and cute and toddler-fied. Because when my kids were babies, they both had robes. Because anytime I could get things that were like adult size, and then they came in teeny tiny toddler size, I was like, oh yes, I have to get this for my child immediately. So that's why I do that. I think it's adorable. It's absolutely, absolutely adorable. And I also put a rubber ducky in the bathtub. That's not something I do very often. I've never done that until now. But like I said, the apartment is beige. It's beige. But I really, really like it. I kept the hallway really simple too. I think it's the rug, the thermostat, and maybe a hanging plant on the wall. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Pretty simple. In the toddler's room, it was really important for me to keep it as beige and gender neutral as possible. Possible, yeah. So I went with the mint color, the woodsy tones, woodsy animals, things like that. Um, oh, by the way, if y'all hear me pause during these videos, it's because I'm getting a drink of coffee. It is Coffee and Sims, after all. Oh, that's good coffee. I make a mean pot of coffee, y'all. Anyway, so I was very sure to. I'd like the base game toddler furniture really goes well, in my opinion, with the new toddler bed. If you can get it in that mint swatch, it's really pretty. And what's weird is I did this bedroom, and then I don't know, like I was still waiting on my PSU to come in, so it was sometime in the last couple of weeks. A recommended video came up on my YouTube, so I watched it. It's not somebody I follow, and I don't remember who it is, but so I watched the video, and they did their toddler bedroom in the same color scheme I did. So mine was there first. Well, maybe it's not on YouTube first. They made it to YouTube first. Maybe we just great minds think alike. That's what it is. Almost forgot a toddler potty, but I remembered. Go me. But here, I am just deciding on some toddler decorations. Just some decorations for the toddler room. Like I said, I kept it very neutral, very woodsy. I thought it turned out so cute. And in a minute, you'll see me fiddle with that tree decal that goes on the wall with the clouds. The clouds aren't with it, but I really wanted them to be with it. And for some reason, when I was building them, I was like, oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. But then I was watching playback and I seen that and I was like, oh, that's real good. I like that. Why didn't I leave that? So that was fun. I hate it when I start second guessing myself. And I have completely scrapped builds because of that recently, because I just didn't like the way they looked. So this is the last room. We're on to the adult bedroom now. The parents' room. I like to use those poofs. They're so cute. I wish we could sit on them instead of tables, but, you know, it is what it is. I did use those tall skinny dressers that kind of look like Alex 6 drawers from IKEA that are in Tiny Living. I used those again. I gotta really stop. I use those way too much. This is the first time I've used those lights, I think. I think they look really cute on the wall in a bedroom. But this is where I use those, what is that, 6 drawers? Like an Alex 6 drawers from IKEA? I don't know. My daughter could tell you. She's all into that. I don't IKEA. I don't know why. I just don't. I think I went on the website like 3 times, but, you know. I finally get to use the picture that I was trying to use in my last build and then messed it all up. So that's fun. That one. Yeah, I like that picture. I don't know why I like that picture so much, but I do. And then I used the Tiny Living mirror. I love that mirror so much. I got Sims Envy. I want a mirror like that. I put a seating area over here by the windows. Like, I used that little stool as a table. This still came from Jungle Adventure. I really like Jungle Adventure stuff. It's like my favorite pack, I think. I use everything from that. Like, I use so much. I didn't use so much in this build, but I do use a lot from that pack. But that's where I thought, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, English is my first language. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, whatever. Anyway, oh yeah, I didn't use a lot of stuff from Jungle Adventure in this build, but I usually do use a lot of stuff from Jungle Adventure. I use this shelf from Eco Living. I really like that shelf. I like to clutter it way the crap up. I move that TV in a second to make it a little higher. Nobody wants to look down when they're in the bedroom, like, to watch TV. That's weird. But I wish our Sims could still lay on the bed and watch TV. That'd be perfect. But I just clutter the shelf up. I used, what is that? It's like a concrete ball with a succulent coming out of it. I think it's gorgeous, but it's just so hard to use. But I figured it out. Your girl did it. So I'm just finishing up cluttering up. I can't speak today. I'm just going to finish the clutter on this shelf. And then I think this is it. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yep. I think I add one more thing to the top shelf. No. I do move that red plant thing to a different shelf. And then I put that lit up plant. I think it was from Spa Day. Dine Out. Base Game. Maybe. Is it Base Game? I don't know. City Living. I size it down and I put it there. But guys, that means we're coming up on the screenshots. I hope you like this build, and if you did, you can find it on the gallery. My ID is Coffee and Sims YT, or you can find me under the hashtag Coffee and Sims YT. The "and" is spelled out. Feel free to leave any comments and suggestions down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.